Hello and welcome everybody. I'm Christian from Berlin. Before I show you the tricky bits of blues in A, two things. There's a playlist for blues lessons in other keys than C. Check that out. Also, come back this Saturday because I will do a tutorial on this song On the Road Again by Canned Heat. You might like that one. Leave a like if you enjoyed this one. Helps my channel enormously. Enjoy. Blues in A. Where's the problem? The problem is, I did already a tutorial that lets you get away with the easy solution for blues in A, meaning playing the A minor blues scale over everything A, even if the blues is in A major. I'll show you and give you an example what I did. That was what we did before. But now comes the problem. Imagine you want to play something like this. Or just a groove. Or rock and roll groove. Then we get on new territory using also notes from the major blues scale and licks for the major blues scale. And we will start. We start with the crucial element. That is the third. The third in the minor blues scale is just a minor third. And the minor third doesn't need any treatment. You cannot do anything with the minor third. It's just a minor third. Now, if we have I go back to C for a moment. The minor third is just a minor third. But the major third, here, we slide it, or we play, or, we split it up, the minor third and the major. We can do two beats from it. We can do a lot of stuff when we have the minor third and the major third at our disposal. Now, if we do this in A, this becomes tricky. This is one of the major problems, and we'll have a look at this. If you want to play this, just this slide. Now, look at this. Oh. The second finger cannot slide up. Oh no, what can we do? Yes, sliding up a mountain is, even when you do trekking, try sliding up a mountain. That's really hard. And it's the same in blues piano. There's parallels between mountain trekking and blues piano. Who would have guessed? Now, we need a Sherpa to slide up. Like if you want to climb the Mount Everest, you need a Sherpa, same in your language, I guess. It's the helper. And the second finger is the helper that helps up to get the same sliding effect. We are bluffing a slide. It's not really sliding. We're just using two fingers. And that is the first thing you practice with me. Just this. Yeah. Here, the Sherpa is just helping out and seeing it's too hot water, or like a cat, it's too hot water here, and it's just letting go immediately. You know this already, of course, from my other blues lessons. And the main action is here. So we have the sound. We have the sound of the blues third. Some say the blues third is somewhere between the major and the minor third, and this is what we're simulating in blues, this little bending, this little in-between of blues that the voice can do, and the harp can do, and the horns can do. Pianos cannot do this. We have to bluff. So, okay, now we have this problem. We have the second to the third finger. And now, if you want to, let's start with a simple groove. So, that I find always a little bit tricky. We have to change the finger setting. It's different than in C. We need two fingers here. In between the A, and then we have the 2-4, and then we have the 3 and 5 at our disposal. used that word already. Got to learn new words. Here. Then we can play this or this. Or yes. So you play this, let's say 10,000 times until it feels totally natural to climb the Mount Everest. And of course we need this again. If we want to play, remember the golden lick in C. You remember, everybody knows this. What if we want to play this golden lick in A? Let's have a look. And that's a bit harder because we want to play it like this. We cannot use the finger setting from before. Spitting on my Yamaha, it asked for it. Here. Yeah, so then you have to play. And that's the hardest bit. We already reached the hardest bit of the entire tutorial. If you want to play this fast. See, I'm failing even. You play this also 10,000 times. See you next year. Yeah, I'll show you the rest in a bit here. Let's take this one first. You see already, the next thing is already waiting for us, the interval, the sixth, yeah? These two intervals we learned today. Major third, treating the third in A blues, and the sixth is also not in the minor blues scale. Again. Nice little lick in A. Yeah, and this is, start with slow blues and then you accelerate. Okay, did I cover everything? Yeah, and one more thing, we can slide this from the second to the third finger. Also in straight blues or in rock and roll. Straight, this is now on shuffle. Well, if you're interested, I'm also doing on my Patreon site other keys that have the same problems, like E and D. There are parallels, but there are also differences. So please join my Patreon. There are up to four lessons, exclusive lessons each month, where we deal in depth with extra stuff. But now, we had now the slide, the two-finger slide with the sharper on C to the C sharp. But now look at this groove. That's actually one of the it's the main rock and roll groove you heard many times on YouTube, but only they show it to you in C only. I'm here for the gaps in between in A. Learn this. It's a standard rock and roll groove. It's like this. Here we have. And slow. Now we have this dissolved from the first. The thumb, this time the thumb is the sharper, not the index finger. Here. I know, I mean. Okay, so far so good about the third and the problems with the third, with the major third. Now we want to play something that sounds like this. And that is part of our power chain in C. Yes, and that is the triangle between the minor third in C and the major sixth and the root. Hello to Ruth, if you're there. So, now let's have a look at A. And we have this beautiful thing. That's our power chain in A. Have a look. It's the minor third with the major sixth. That is not in the blues scale, the major sixth. So, and that's a beautiful sound. Here, beautiful sound. Here, the sixth is here, and the minor third is here. They changed positions. Okay? Now, so far about the power chain with the sixth. But you might also encounter this upwards. It's a very nice sound. Here. Here we have it again. Minor third and sixth. Hold on. Ugh. Again, so. But also, yeah, remember the sound. It's a nice clashy sound because it's a flat five. It's a tritonus. And you see how I mix this? And here we just. And one last thing is there are advantages, also not just problems. So look at this. Yes. Here. That is wonderful. We can, for example, when we want to play one of those rolls. These ham and chicken rolls. Yeah, and then our sherpa, the thumb sherpa, is wonderfully positioned to, yeah. How did I do this? Christian, wake up to reality. Yes, why not this? And that's great. We can, in this case, do a lovely melodic twist here. Here. And also, you might have realized we have the element from the minor blues scale. It's the minor 7 here. And from the major blues scale. Well, I always tell my students, don't put the finger too hard into splitting those in two completely different things. Most of the time they are mingled and mixed, like here. Yeah. Yeah. That was a complete mix of both elements. I sell sheet music from beginners to advanced, from slow blues to boogie woogie. Learn how to improvise with me. Everything comes with video. Check out christiansheetmusic.com and learn with me. Okay, I hope I could. What could I? I could teach you the other part of blues in A, that is treating the sixth rightfully, and also the major third using the sherpa, the second finger, and the first finger. See you in my next one. Subscribe. You save virtual lifetime here subscribing to me, because everything is here for blues, piano, rock and roll, and boogie woogie. Bye bye from Berlin.